Alright then, let's continue with Scarlet with a Rhapsody arcade mode plus random talking. Now, getting back to the idea of expanded interest, there's also the thing about, let's see how to put it this way. Oh yeah, what you have the R, like for example, take first person dungeon crawl RPG. For a while I wasn't into the concept. Heck, I actually got annoyed by a certain game known as Persona 1, where I spent the entire time going in circles because every single area looked alike. So I sort of swore off the idea of first person dungeon crawl RPG. Yet when it came to a game like Class of Heroes, I decided I wanted to get it. Not because of the first person dungeon crawl aspect, because of the anime style characters, the setting, your students learn the ropes, and of course you had things like the price being $7.50 due to a sale at the time. Also, I had been, for the heck of it, playing Wizardry on the PS3, and it had a certain addictive quality to it. So I kept repeatedly playing the demo, and eventually I figured if I'm going to keep playing the demo repeatedly, I might as well get the full game and stop worrying about how much content there actually is. Turns out overall the purchase was worth it in the case of both games. So now instead of hating first person dungeon crawls, I actually kind of like them, but even then, there's certain things they require, like the Edgerin series has the portraits for your characters, which is kind of nice and you don't see them all the time. And the map making function of the game is actually pretty good. I mean, sure you have to make your own map, but you're not drawing on actual graph paper using a stylus. And there's the fact that, well, it solves a problem many games have. Some games give you the map at the beginning, and other games give you the map at the end, both being silly. The map at the beginning of the dungeon makes it easy, map at the end of the dungeon makes it pointless to even have the map in the first place. By making your own map on the fly, you're getting the advantage of the map without having everything handed to you in an instant. So you have to work towards it. Of course, even as speak of another thing, I tried out some game called Darkspire, favorite edition dungeon crawl, and here's the thing. I could create names for my characters, choose their classes and races, but there were no portraits. Now I'm sorry, but what's the difference between a goblin, a orc, a dwarf, a hobbit, a halfling, fairy, so on and so forth? In these games, if there's no portrait, I at least want a visual representation of my character, even if it's just a simple face on the side of the screen. That's better than nothing. I mean, sure, in Class of Heroes, all you see when you're in battle is your face portraits, and they might smile, react, and so forth, but at least they're there. Yeah, let's go face one more person. Boiling tea. I haven't been much of a fan of tea. But the point I'm getting at is because my characters have a face, I feel like they're actually there. They're not just stats or numbers. It's even going to be better in Class of Heroes 2 because, well, not only does your race determine your character's general look, the class you change the race to also determines how they look. So when I have a sorcerer fairy or an alchemist gnome, it's an alchemist gnome. It's not just a name. So yeah, I just couldn't care to play more of Darkspire because of the lack of visual representation. And yeah, I realized earlier Wizardry games probably don't have visual representation either, and stuff like what you see in Class of Wizardry for the PS3, i.e. Wizardry Labyrinth of Lost Souls, is probably a new thing or more recent, but still better than nothing. That being said, I don't need a game to be a full-on movie to enjoy. Some lack of visual representation is fine, just so long as it's so there a bit. So yeah, I can handle something like Class of Heroes 2, Class of Heroes 1, but yeah, Darkspire was just too archaic for me, sorry to say. Alright then, we'll face more opponents next time, so bye for now.